I'm gonna jump right into it. That's crazy, and I ain't even talking about no little back and forth problems. I'm talking about the industry and these whole street codes and rules that we tend to follow and we go by. To me, I'm just sitting back watching. It make no sense, and I don't even want to compare the two, but they both had their time when they was killing. Bobby Spurter 6ix9ine. Let me tell you why I feel like, and I know people gonna say like it make no sense, but let me tell you why I feel like they're going through the same thing. Bobby Smurder and 6ix9ine is going through the same thing. It's just two different sides of the same. It's just two different sides of a coin, but they going through the same thing. You got Bobby Smurder who followed everything. He did everything the right way. You say, oh, you're not supposed to snitch, whatever the case may be. He ain't snitch, and he took more time so that one of his friends could come home early. He did 200% or whatever the objective was. If he was following the street codes or whatever he was doing, he did everything he had to do, and he came home. To me, to nothing. He ain't come home to where he's supposed to came home to. I remember when he was locked up, everybody was like, "Oh, Bobby Smurder, he took more time. He did this, he did that. He did all this stuff. He did all that for what?" And he's struggling right now. People not showing him love. Well, I'm gonna be honest. They say, they got the machine when you're not signed by a label. The label is a machine. You got the machine behind you. You're gonna get more streams, more this, more that. I get that. I get it. But what happened to all the dudes who followed this and that was stressing on 6ix9ine about how he snitched and how he did this and how he did that and how he need to get touched. He need to get touched. What I same energy at with Bobby? He didn't snitch. He did everything he was supposed to do, and he took more time so his man could come home earlier. Where his energy at? Where his love at? Where his millions of streams at? Nobody. I don't see nobody messing with his music. I'm listening. He songs is fire. He got fire songs. Some songs, but everybody got those. Everybody got those. Not every single song you make is gonna be a hit, but he got hits. What happened? Where the love at? I don't see it. When 6ix9ine came home, and I don't want to compare them because I know people are like, oh, you can't. When 6ix9ine came home, he went on Instagram and got 2 million. What was that? 2 million viewers live or something like that. Some crazy number when he broke the record, and everybody showed love. Everybody was, and you know what's crazy? Let me not say show love because it wasn't just love. It was the haters. It was the people that was hating him, that was mad that he snitched. They tuned in. It was the people that was showing him love. They tuned in. You got it's just so many different people tuned in to somebody who's supposedly supposed to be the bad guy, the snitch, the person you don't want to follow. And I'm not justifying what he did. I'm just saying how that's supposed to be so much negative stuff that he did. Right? He did so much negative, but had so much traffic coming in and out his channels, in and out his pages, in and out his platforms, whatever the case may be. So much money coming in. When he first came home, he was still making money. His first few songs, crazy. How Bobby not do that? Yo, Bobby was so hot when he made that before he went in, and then while he was in, and then all that leading up to when he's coming home, he was so hot. He did so much, and he ain't do them numbers. How he ain't do them same numbers? We all know hot music is good and all, but it's not always about the music. It's about the story. It's about what people believe. It's about this, it's politics. It's mad stuff in it. Everything was set for Bobby. Everything was set for him. And now, like, the labels is that much. They that important that they could take all that away from you. Because I don't know if y'all see what he's saying. Let me go back to what he's saying. He was like, he don't want to be around no. Matter of fact, I got a clip. Let me just play the clip real fast. So quick clip recap. He's saying he don't want to, he'll be, I don't want to say it, but something that happened to him before he go back to jail. That don't sound like somebody that's hurting. And the reason why I compare him and 6ix9ine sometimes is because they both two dudes hurting, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they hurt is the same. Bobby know he not where he need to be. So he keep fighting. Any little thing that happen, streams is not hitting, or people expected him to do more. You think he? Come on, these dudes is human. They see the comments. They see what people saying. You think he don't see people saying, "Oh, he's supposed to be doing this. He's supposed to be doing that." That affect him, and he know that it's not right. Like, this not supposed to be happening. Like, they blackballing me. They doing this. They doing that. And 6ix9ine, on the other hand, anytime so many people, and I don't want to say no names because I don't know for sure, but so many people, but we know for sure that people snitch besides 6ix9ine, and he's exposing it, but it's like he feel like they picking and choosing, so he got to keep defending himself, and I feel like they in a place where they can't even, they both got money, but they can't sit back and enjoy it because that's just it's just on their mind 24/7 constantly. This is on their mind. It's two different things. 6ix9ine situation different, Bobby situation different, but it's affecting them both the same. Like, and I see it. And for Bobby to come out and be like, yeah, next time y'all see me, it's gonna be RP. Like, that's crazy. Come on now, he going through so much. Why you think he talking like that? It ain't just no regular. And you know what's crazy? I did something about money, right? And how I was like, money could buy happiness. And a lot of people say, yeah, money could buy happiness. Yeah, it could buy it. It could do. Now that I'm seeing two dudes with money, but they don't look happy. Like, they don't look like they don't look like, you know, like this is what they pictured it to be. This is what it is. It looked like they just going through so much. And this just bring me back to that whole street mentality and how people say, you know, the no snitch rule, and they be like, oh, you gotta, you know, it's rules in this. You can't do that. You can't do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I stay in my lane. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I stay in my lane. I ain't getting involved in none of that illegal. I don't want no parts of none of that, cause I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to deal with none of that. I don't want no parts. For as long as I can remember, I stayed in my lane. I never branched over. I never tried to dip and dab. I never tried to see what it was. Nope, I'm good. You see what I'm doing right now? Like, podcast, grinding, clothing, hats, shades. Like, this is what I've been doing for forever. My own thing. Like, I stayed in my own lane. I don't switch out on dip and dab because we setting ourselves up for failure. No matter how you look at it, left, right, up, down, you setting yourself up for failure. You even go, it's only a few places you can go out of this. It's like, how you not, like, I see it. And I'm not going to say to some people how you not see it, because everybody's situation is different. Some people might get involved in something because they forced to. They ain't have no choice, or they were scared, which that scared stuff ain't no, you know, it's not really an excuse to being scared, but things happen. You got to open your, you know, have an open mind. You have to understand, because you just can't be pointing the finger and playing the blame game. But we do got to understand that if we setting ourselves up for failure, if we keep taking that road. That's why you hear them. They locking this person up. They locking that person up. You hear Bobby. All the rappers getting locked up. Like, and then some dudes it's you know, it's a touchy situation, man. It's a touchy situation. There's so much going on. But I'm gonna be honest. So many different people they've been saying this before. Like, it's a few rappers who said, like, yo, you don't have to sign. You don't have to sign. You could get some money. You could still be good. You could still be eating. But I feel like people think when they sign that it's automatically gonna be better. And you know, I did look on Academic page. He tell a lot. He break it down a lot too. Bobby was breaking it down, but also he do a good job of breaking it down and explaining how, you know, these guys got hackers and they'll literally, you know, play with the numbers and make it look like this person had. And this is, I think he said, don't quote me, but I think he said something like a person could have 5 streams and he can make it look like they had $250,000 or you know, something crazy. How you have 5 streams, but then the numbers is looking like this? That's crazy. Yeah, of course it's not gonna look like you eating, and of course Bobby's murder. Bobby gonna take a heavy hit if he ain't got that behind him. But back to what I was saying, if everybody's so built on this street code and following these unwritten rules that supposedly everybody's supposed to follow, but nobody really seemed like they follow it. Why when Bobby came home, he did all that. Why he didn't get the love and the praise that he needed? He should have been, he should have been one of the hottest out, period. No question. Because rap is supposedly, people always say, if I ain't gonna listen to you if I can't relate to what you're saying, or I don't feel like what you're saying is real. He's showing he supposedly did everything right. Of course, I don't condone the violence or anything like that, but I'm saying he did something. Consequences came. He took the consequences, and he even lent a helping hand. Guess what that meant? That meant nothing. That ain't do nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ain't do it for the people. He ain't do it for like, I want people to think I'm pretty sure he ain't do it because of that. But he did it for his man. But at the same time, that's a good deed. Like, I know, you can't expect nothing from doing what's right. You got to just do it. That's why it's good he did it for the reasons he did it, because then he would have really felt bad. But I still feel like he should have, from the streets and from everybody who claim that they do this, they do that, and you gotta do this and you do that. And some people I don't know if y'all see these dudes, they be on it. Like, you can't snitch. What? I will never. But then they know somebody who snitch and they still chill with them. I don't know. That's crazy. But I expect, me outside looking in, mind you, and I know people would be like, you said you're not a part of that life, so you wouldn't understand. I did say I'm not a part of that life, right? But I'm still from the hood. You think I don't see what's going on? You think things don't happen? Like, mind you, I definitely I'm thankful every day, and I pray every day, but outside looking in, and how people be talking, and how you got to do this, you got to do that. I just wish we all came together and we just said, forget all these rules. We just gonna. It's so many different ways to get money now. You ain't even gotta be involved in the streets. I remember people, the street life, they did it because they were struggling and they had no way, they had no option. They did it so they could make some money, and then when they got right, they stopped and they had a better life. They set themselves up. Now people use the street life as a career. Like, I'm gonna do the street thing. That's it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna elevate. I'm not gonna stop doing it. I'm not gonna open up any businesses. I'm not gonna help the community. I'm just gonna do this for me. That's not why I started in the first place. That was never why people hustle or why they did what they did. And if it was beef, I thought the beef was over money. People don't even beef over money no more. They don't even beef over it. They beef over the dumbest. Oh, you looked at me wrong. Oh, you said something. You said you ain't like something about me. Or you ain't like my music. Or you said something that don't make no sense. It'd be the craziest things, man. But like I said, outside looking in, that boy Bobby was supposed to be good. I don't really know I ain't got nothing against Bobby, nothing against 6ix9ine, and I don't want nobody to try to, mix my words up. But like I'm gonna say it again. I'm still saying outside looking in, so all this is opinion based. But it looked like, correct me if I'm wrong, it looked like 6ix9ine got more money than Bobby. 6ix9ine had hits after hits. 6ix9ine definitely had more hits than Bobby, but he was out longer. He been out. Before he went in, he had more hits. But I'm gonna be honest. How? And I'm only saying how, not based off skill, because if I'm doing it based off the streets and based off the people and what people be saying. Some people, because not everybody be saying that you got to follow that code. A lot of people, if you look, they're gonna say you dumb for doing that. You dumb for taking that when you had nothing to do with that. But go back to that. Probably somebody like academics will know better, but because I ain't trying to count nobody's pockets, but it looked like It looked like 6ix9ine got more money than Bobby. When it should be not that, Bobby should definitely have more than him. Let me rephrase that. It should be around the same. Like, it should be around the same. Unless, I know Bobby doing a lot of investing and all that. He being smart with it. Not saying 6ix9ine not. Obviously, he doing something right if he still got money and he supposedly not even hot no more. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. This whole thing just lead me to. It just make me think, right? It just be making me think, and I just be like, this whole little circle thing that's going on it's pointless. We sitting here listening to people who not even telling the truth. Somebody will tell you not to do something and they'll go behind your back and do it. Somebody will tell you not to hang out with this guy when he got his number on speed dial ready to go do something. They just trying to stop your shine. It's like, because everybody connected nowadays, influences it's easy to be influenced by something. Smoke and mirrors. It's easy to make something look like, you doing it, like doing this is gonna make you successful, or doing it that way is gonna put you on, but that ain't the case. Yo, shout out to Surf, man. Surf, I don't know if y'all know him, Sue Surf from Jersey. He just recently, blessings to him and his family. Hopefully he get through what he going through. He just recently, it was an indictment. I think somebody, I'm not sure, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I think somebody snitched, but that's besides the point. The point that I'm getting to is this. He was like, that day one A1, that ain't about nothing. That ain't about nothing. And he said if you meet somebody that do what you do, and y'all on the same level, y'all on the same page, y'all both getting money, he supporting what you do, you supporting what he do, y'all both showing love, is working, and you ain't know him your whole life, that don't mean pick your day one over him. Just because that's your day one. Just because y'all from the sandbox. That sandbox don't mean nothing. That just mean you knew him longer. That just make it worse. Because if you knew somebody for 20 years, 10 years, and y'all never got money together, y'all never did nothing, he never, that mean y'all need to part ways. Y'all need to separate. Y'all ain't think about getting no money together. Y'all ain't talk about getting no money together. But you met this random person from wherever the case may be, and y'all already getting money together. Y'all knew each other for 2 months. But you want me to be a day one A1 though. You want me to focus on you. And don't get me wrong, it ain't nothing wrong with, calling, checking up, showing love. That's good. Day one A1, okay. We ain't never have no problems. Yeah, I'm gonna check up on you. I'm gonna show love. It ain't no problems. See, this is the thing people gotta understand. Just because you ain't speak to nobody in a minute, that don't mean we automatically got beef. You working on you, I'm working on me. How we got problems? Cause I ain't speak to you in a few years. Boy, we ain't even doing the same stuff. What I'm doing is not what you doing. What you doing is not what I'm doing. So why you mad at me? Or why I'm mad at you? Like, whatever the case may be, why is this smoke for? And this is another thing that get me. This is crazy to me. And it's not about support, because this is what you gotta understand. When it comes to support, you can't expect nobody to support you. Plain and simple, you can't expect nobody to support you. Why? Nobody ain't gotta support you. They ain't gotta show love. They ain't gotta like a video. I know people say it's the easiest thing to do, but they ain't gotta do none of that. And say they did do it. Say everybody you know bought a shirt from you. Or you got a clothing line. I got a clothing line. Say everybody I know bought a shirt from me or bought a hat from me. How much I'm expecting them to buy? To be honest, I don't That's not my crowd I go after. Because once they buy it, that's it. It's gone. I ain't making no more money. What I do want to, you know, be efficient with is contacting the people outside of my life, outside of the community I'm at, outside of my neighborhood. I want to get them to buy it because that's millions. I literally only need one person. If I'm contacting, if I just need one person outside to buy it and to continue, and that to continue to happen with other people, and I'm good. So when people be thinking like, oh, he ain't supporting me, he supposed to be he don't gotta support you, and you shouldn't look for that support. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. Yeah, you take it in consideration. You understand what's going on, but at the same time, you gotta understand it's business anyway. If you was getting, you want your man to support you just because that's your boy, but look at it this way: if you got a business and your business is crazy, it's booming, and your boy like, yeah, I want put me on, bro. I'm trying to get some money. You put him on, he mess up. You fire him, right? But that's your boy. You're not supposed. Why you firing him for? That's your man. You're supposed to hold him down, right? No, it's business. If you fire him, you gotta fire him. That's just what it is. It's business. It's nothing personal. Same thing with the support thing. It's business, bro. If they not supporting you, that's because you're not where you need to be with your business. And that's when you start thinking like that, it becomes a lot better. And from the beginning, this will clear everything out for y'all right now. Because in the beginning, people will always feel like, oh, your friends got to support you. But let me tell you something right now. And let me tell you how I got over that. I seen, the path that, God got for me. And sometimes it's hard to see it. You can't see it. It could be right in front of you. You won't see it. But I finally seen it. And this is the crazy part. How am I expect somebody to support me and see the path that God got for me when they can't even see the path God got laid out for them? When I figured that out, I'm like, I'm thinking about this all wrong. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. You got to understand that. Somebody can't be happy with what you doing when they not happy with they self, and y'all from the same area. You got to think about that. Y'all from the same place, and you able to overcome certain obstacles and get here and get there, and they wasn't able to do it. You think they want to see you win? I don't even take it personal. But this leads to my other point. If somebody from your neighborhood, right, and they doing their thing, and this is to everybody, you do know that you more likely to get on from your mans than a stranger, right? I'm not telling you got to support. You just heard everything I said. I ain't telling you got to support them. But you more likely to get some random money, random cars, random opportunities from somebody you know rather than somebody you don't know. So why hate or why not support? And I'm not trying to sound like I'm contradicting myself, because I just told y'all the whole reason why you can't look for support. You can't look for no open hands. Like I don't want that. Like that's not the. I don't want to get everybody I know to support me. That's not gonna put me where I want to be. I gotta figure out why everybody in the world is not, diamond cut. Why they not looking for my clothing? Why they not looking for the series? Why they not looking for me? Why they not tuned in? That's what I gotta figure out. Maybe I'm not being consistent enough. Maybe I'm not working hard enough. I'm not, and when I say consistent and working hard, I mean, consistency could be the easiest thing. Like, you could be putting out just a video of yourself every day of you just talking. You're not even trying to do no crazy editing or maybe the level of work you're putting out is not good enough. That's what I mean when I say the work part. So it's a lot of different things, man, that, that play a part and play a role in this. And I hope this camera didn't cut off because I just hit some good topics. But And I'm about to be on 25 minutes right now. Let me just check the camera real fast. I'm still a go, but yeah, man. I'm just start talking, speaking my mind on certain topics, certain situations, certain things, because I'm gonna be honest, it's not good. It's not good how this be happening and what be going on. It's really not, man. It's really not. Like, I always told myself, I'm like, yo, why do people be beefing with each other over nothing? Right? If it's something, I'm not talking about that. That's a different situation. But when it be the littlest nothing, you could really get money. Yo, y'all know, I'm gonna say this, right? I know somebody gonna steal my idea, but I know this is something I probably will never be able to do. But I know it's probably being done already. To be honest, I think it is being done because I heard somebody say it before. But you see how wrestling was like for a long time. It was a debate whether wrestling was real or not. Like whether people was really getting hurt, whether the moves was real, whether the conflicts was real. It was a big debate from WWF. Big debate. I always said this. I say, yo, all these drill rappers and be beefing with each other and doing all this. You know what they should start doing? They should start. But see, this is a bad. It's in a bad message. But they should start beefing, but for fake. Make it fake. Beef with somebody and do all this entertainment stuff. Make the diss tracks, get lit, get popping, get the money, and then y'all go out together and party later. Hey, make it fake. Only bad thing is it's gonna send a bad, message to the youth, which is what we don't want to do. Which is what we don't want to do. We don't want to send that message saying that we beefing with each other when we really not. So, in another note, instead of beefing with each other, let's just get money with each other. Let's just help each other out. Let's just show love. Let's how about that? How about that? But, right now, y'all, I got the, diamond cut. You probably like, yo, why he got shades on in the crib, and a hat. This is the diamond cut hat. I got the site. The site is on. It's in my bio for my TikTok site. It's in my bio for my Instagram. I got this jacket. I got the black one. I got the black with the holographic letters. I got, yellow and black on right now. And I got a green one with the beef and Brock type of flow. Green with the brown letters. They got the fur. You got the fur and it's, furs on it. And it's nice and warm. Probably the warmest jacket. This is by far the best jacket I ever had. And it's crazy that it's, something that I put together and it's the best jacket I ever had. Least expect that.